you don't know what to look for when VOD reviewing, so it just seems kind of pointless, watch this video. We'll be going over everything important and some secret tips you can use when you're VOD reviewing. So first of all, if you're VOD reviewing, always hop into compete, and then you can check some pro players. Of course, you can watch your own games as well. If you want to watch those, then you can go to the normal replays under career, but we'll go on to the solo cup, go on to leaderboard, and let's just take a look at the first place right here. Click on him and then click on match history, and now you can check out the games he's played. So now there's a couple things you need to watch out for. First of all, switch it to gameplay. One thing a lot of people don't know in the replay is the battle map. So you can click on battle map, and now you can see the whole zones right here. The purple lines are the zones, and then this is his path. So he flew down right here. You can see this blue line, that's the bus route as well. He flew down here, landed down here, pump power. Then he rotated over here, probably for a kill, or maybe just some extra mats. Then he went all the way over here and all the way back over here. So you can see how he rotated into the zones. This is quite useful because you can see right here the zones pulled to this side, and back here he was full dead side. Just by looking at this, we can already see his rotates were really nice and how he went for them on the full edge of map. Now the first thing you want to look at is off spawn. Where does he loot? How does he loot? Maybe you can grab some tips for your own loot route. Maybe you don't have a good drop spot. You can look at where he dropped and how he got quick mats and everything. Already has pretty good loot right here, only needs mats now and maybe a bit more heal. Now these parts where nothing really happens, you can just click ×4 right here, so it's not time waste, because you can still see what he's doing, you can still see his loot path, but it's just a bit quicker. Now because this guy doesn't get any kills, I would usually watch those and see how he engaged into the fight. So you want to look, how did he push the fight? Did he see the guy first? Did he get pushed? How does he engage? Does he have to box up immediately, or does he instantly go for high ground? So you want to look at their playstyle, if they play aggressive, what they do to get that first damage, and how they play the fight out. So definitely always watch the fights. And then, very important, you can quickly watch the mid-game rotates, but we already saw that through the battle map, so we're just going to skip ahead to endgame. That's what we really want to see. We want to see how he survived that long, because mid-game is usually not that hard. If mid-game is a focus of yours, of course, watch that longer, but we're just going to take a look at endgame right here. So here we can see, because he went for those nice dead side rotates, again, he's getting on the full left, no one close to him, and he has a really free rotate into that backside. So you can see he's definitely not a super aggressive player. He's just looking at good rotates, and it looks like it's not really a stack game because everyone in this game is probably already qualled, so they're just fighting. You always want to look at how they plan out their rotates, so you see, okay, he scouted, now he's going to run out here, use this cover of the mountain, maybe going to fly up here, nope. Probably didn't fly because there's a lot of people around that would have shot him. Now there's a guy with a baseball bat close to him, so he boxes up. So all these things you can look for. Then let's skip ahead again. He finishes his rotate, and then later on it's probably going to be quite interesting to see how he got high ground, because he does win this game. So he probably played high ground on this. He still has really good mats, as we can see. Gets ahead right here. Runs around the left. Full in zone front side, that's really good. Not playing a high layer yet. He still has good mats, 500 metal. This is quite interesting because most pros use their metal first when boxing up, and he used his brick. It's quite interesting, he saved up his full metal. And uses wood first as well. Now he's on a higher layer, which is good because he can look for high ground now. But he probably wants to get a kill first, or maybe he just plays low ground. He's gonna play low ground because he doesn't have the mats for high ground. 0 mats right now, 10 builds. Only wood, he needs to get a kill right here. Gets a kill. 100 mats. And okay, no one's on height, so he can play height with his 20 builds. Got lucky right here, and just because it's an unstacked game, only 2 people left in this zone. 1v1 now. He only has 2 builds, full HP. Let's see how he plays it out. Okay, and jumps on the guy, gets a kill. So when you're VOD reviewing, always look at early game, look at the mid game rotates through the battle map. That's really important. Then you can look at the separate kills, how they gauge in the fights. You want to look at that, how they win the fights. And then look at endgame, how they win the game, how they get high ground, or if they just play low ground. If you have any more questions about VOD viewing, just comment down below. I'll be happy to help you out.